Let's achieve today to excel tomorrow. Today we're going to be achieving sequences. We'll be looking at sequences and the rules that they follow. So, best way to look at these is through examples. It says here, a sequence follows the rule 6 times n minus 4, in which n represents the position of a term in a sequence. This is sometimes kind of confusing to students. They're thinking, I don't really know what that means. The position of the term in a sequence is simply what position is it in. Is it in the first position? Is it in the fourth position? The fifth position? It's just what position is it in. Okay, so when they say position of a term in the sequence, that means you're going to be using one of these numbers over here. When you put one of these numbers into the rule, you have to get this answer. Okay, we have 4 different choices here. So we can look, and for position 1, negative 23, negative 18, 2, and 6, our answers are all different. So we could use 1. We can come up here to our rule and replace n with 1. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. So in position 1, my value should be negative 18. Not here. In position 1, value should be 18. Position 1, value should be negative 18. This is the sequence that goes with this rule. See, position 1 is not negative 18. So this is the sequence that would go with this rule. A little different look down here on number 2. Which sequence follows the rule 4n minus 5? I'm not really in a chart here, but this is position 1, position 2, position 3. Same thing. The first number is position 1, second number is position 2, position 3. So looking here in the first position 1, 2 of them have negative 1. I might go to position 2, where all of them are different numbers, 5, 3, 10, and 4. So I'm going to go to position 2 and put a 2 up here. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So in position 2, I need a 3. No 3. There's my 3 right there. No 3, no 3, no 3. Okay, kind of see how the rule goes with the sequence? Come over here on number 3. All of these are different, so I can put 1 in here if I want. 3 times 1 is 3, minus 1 is 2. In position 1, my answer should be 2. That's C. Okay, so this is when they give us a rule, and we have to find the sequence. We can also have to find the rule. Here they're giving us a sequence, and we need to find which rule works. Okay, kind of the same thing, except you can't really tell if the answers are the same for number 1 or number 2. So I like to go ahead and start with 3. So if I put 3 in here, 3 plus 5 would have to be 16, and it's not. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. Well, let's check the others to make sure. 5 times 3 is 15 minus 1 is not 16, and 3 plus 4 is not 16. Therefore, B would be my choice here because it works. Let's try it from 2, position 2. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Works on that one too. Okay, so this is the same thing. It's just kind of doing it backwards. Here's another example. We have 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, going up by 3. That generally tells us our multiplier is 3. So it's probably not D because we're multiplying by 3. But we'll have to go through and say, okay, in position 3, if we put it in here, we should get 8. 3 times 3 is not 8. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is not 8. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 1 is 8. That works. Let's try 2. 3 times 2 is 6 minus 1 is 5. Let's try 1. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 1 is 2. You can see it works just the opposite of what we was doing. You either have the rule and you're finding the sequence, or you have the sequence and you're finding the rule. One last one here. We're going up by 3, so our multiplier must be 3. Yeah, looks like we have a multiplier of 3 there. We'll try the third position. 3 plus 3 is not 15. That was a multiplier anyway. We knew that. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2 is not 15. 3 plus 2 is 5 times 3 is 15. That one works. Let's try 2. 2 plus 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. That one works. C is my option. Okay, so that's our brief review of how to do sequencing. Let's be sure to Achieve today to excel tomorrow.